Okay, and peace to everybody this evening. You guys should know the drill. It is Goddess I Knew and You Knew with you guys this evening. Make yourselves comfortable for a little bit. Grab your drinks, grab your midnight snacks, grab your midnight smokage. Even if you don't do any of that, grab your tea, grab your juice, grab whatever it is that makes you feel good. We finna have a quick little discussion. Like I said, it's time to check up on y'all, see how things is going. In the meantime, I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes. Like I said, do what you need to do. Um, Go to the restroom, do whatever you gotta do. Get yourself comfortable, and I will be starting here very, very shortly with you guys. Once again, like I said, good evening, good moonlight to everybody on this beautiful moonlight that we have going on. Um, it is once again another free moon style Saturday this time around. I wanted to let you guys know, like I said a few days ago, I was going to check back in with everyone just to see how everybody is doing. um, a lot has happened. I don't know if everybody was able to do their activations. I don't know if everybody was able to do their linkage over the past couple of days, but those that were able to do that, those that were able to link and recalibrate with themselves, I just want to say kudos to all of you guys. I am proud of every last one of you. Um, there's a lot that took place with this beautiful lunar eclipse that we just recently had. Like I had explained to you guys recently, um, you know, this time around was a time of frame for you guys to literally manifest big things. Okay. More than just, manifestations. It was more of, relinking your energies, relinking yourself, to yourself, trying to, re-get to know who you are, as a person inside, how well you are able to get to know other people, as well, that are around you. This time frame, like I did say before in my last channel that I just recently did on Thursday with you guys, I did let you all know that there are going to be people that you recently either have had connections with, and you were kind of like second guessing things about whether this person should be around, whether this person should not be around. That can also go with everything that has been getting discussed within the cultures, as far as getting rid of people that you know are not good for the culture, have not been good for the culture and the people within it. And this past time frame was the time frame for you guys to actually put all that energy out and ask, actually ask for the help. Our ancestors were listening out. We have, a huge, huge door open, for those that were able to actually, recalibrate with everything, recalibrate with the soul, with the soul surface of this whole earth that we, are staying upon. And I do know that, like I said before, there's probably like a few people out there that are probably either new to, kind of relinking with themselves. They're kind of new to trying to, um, kind of get on board with what we're actually discussing and what we've been discussing, over the past couple months. That goes, with that being said, I don't know how everybody is doing, how everybody has been. I do hope that, your energy is where it needs to be after these past couple of days. When I did say it was a 3-day process, it literally was a 3-day process. Your first day is supposed to be your reawakening day, and also your activation day, for you guys to be able to kind of calm yourselves, re-tap into what was supposed to, what it is that you actually need, in your actual life at the moment, or for the next few years, that, is actually purposeful. This time frame, with this lunar eclipse, it wasn't about what your wants was. It was just more about what was actually needed. The past few moon sessions that I've seen of people, a few people do rituals on, or whatever the case is, or actually do their cleansing on, which is the best word, that I like to use. I feel as if, those type of people, they're, like I said, either you were able to link in, or you weren't able to link in, at the end of the day. Sorry, give me a second, y'all. Trying to clear my throat. And once again, okay, and peace to everybody that is, out there listening. I'm not trying to talk too quickly, because I know some people be liking to, come in and, try to, share their piece with what's going on. And I know I've heard a few people haven't been able to get a hold of my lives when I do go live. So I'm not going to try to speak too quickly with you guys just yet. But like I said, I'm not going to keep y'all all night as well either. Y'all know how I am. And, much love to, Big Dog Philly OG for stepping through. Much love to Alexis for stepping through. Much love to everybody else that may be in the background that is just listening in. You don't gotta say nothing. I see you. I got eyes. I can see you in there. So much love to you as well. Because I know, shoot, it's okay to be a shy person sometimes. It's okay to not even speak sometimes. Sometimes you just want to listen. And, sometimes that's a good thing. Those of y'all that, like I said, those of y'all that are able to relinquish yourselves with this moon, with this energy that's been going on. I don't even know if y'all were able to even look outside within the past couple of days, but I mean, my goodness, it's just beautiful out there. I mean, you could literally just see all this new energy just being pumped out of, the moon that's been going on. And I really kind of wanted to share this with y'all a few days ago, because I really wanted y'all to know that it's okay. It's okay to tap in, to kind of get to know yourselves a little bit. Like I said before, I know a lot of people have been going through a lot of things. You might have been feeling a lot of, maybe hate inside. You may have been feeling maybe judgment. You may have been so tired to the point where you're just like, oh, I'm over all this. I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm just ready to just, call it a quits, not literally call it a quits, but, just kind of just lay back a little bit. And I just feel that a few of us out there, like myself, and a few other people that do have channels that actually, are kind of a little bit more tapped into the energy side of things. Yes, it is going to be a little bit more understandable, but for the new people that are kind of like, well, I don't really understand, I'm not really too sure what kind of happened over the past couple of days, all I can let you know is, if you have recently had, like I've said before, if you've recently had some type of crazy type of traumatic experience or something that was stressful, like I said before, with women, with your cycles, if you had crazy things going on with your body, man, if you had, a lot of stress or whatever, and you just was kind of like, I don't feel like being around, anybody, I don't feel like talking to you women, whatever the case is, that's just because, like I said, it was so much as far as negative energies, positive energy, neutral energies, everything that was within you itself was trying to rebalance. So on that first day, like I said, on the 18th, that was y'all's time to do your reactivation. That was the time to just let yourself go for just, even if it was for, let's say, 30 seconds to a minute, and you're just outside for 30 seconds to a minute. Hey, do that. Stare at the moon, let yourself go. Just let it go. I mean, do it like Elsa said, let it go. She sang it. And when it came down time for, and before I continue, much love to learning and building for stepping through as well. Always, 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 Chief, thank you for coming through. But like I said, that second day when that lunar had popped through, y'all, that was something else. That was kind of like to the point where it was like, you, like I said, you either was gonna feel that burst of energy, or you was gonna feel a relief of energy. Okay. The third day, because like I said, this is gonna be a 3-day process. And I don't even know if y'all know, on the second day, there's been a lot going on. And I'm gonna get to that in a second. But on that third day is for y'all to really just kind of recollect and kind of come back, after you done finished a nice competition, a nice jog, a nice race. What do you got to do? You got to cool down now. So that third day is all about your cool down process. How well were you able to handle your energies being released? How well were you able to, receive the receptors from your ancestors that are actually trying to reach out to you? Even, it could be other energies trying to reach out to you, that's trying to speak to you. It could be whatever, at the end of the day, that third day is supposed to be your cool down day for you to be able to relax, take everything in, let it soak in, and just breathe. Um, and I just wanted to make sure that y'all have been doing okay, because from now on, I mean, I know y'all probably been hearing it, from a few other channels. There is going to be a lot going on, a lot of different activities, a lot of different, situations going on. I'm not gonna call them events. Because I feel like events is like really, really big and everybody wants to broadcast everything, but I feel like everything can't get broadcast all at once. It just can't. Um, at the end of the day, we got, other things that are going on within the world that a lot of people don't know about. And that even goes to include with this, lunar moon energy that we just recently had. Once again, like I said, y'all feel free. I'm gonna give this one one more break, real quick. Take a quick restroom break if y'all have to. Grab a quick drink, grab your snacks, do whatever you gotta do. Go recheck on another YouTube channel. Give me about maybe two to 3 more minutes of another break, and I will be right back with you guys. Okay. Argument about whether it is poetry or not. Okay, I am back. I'll take my little quick little smoke breaks here and there, my little drink breaks. Gotta refresh a little bit. But once again, I'm back. Those of y'all, that are just now tapping in, welcome. This is Goddess I Knew and You Knew. For those of y'all that do not know me, those of y'all that do, we are going to continue and welcome again. I don't know if The next thing that I'm gonna say, how it's gonna hit a few people. You can take it, or you can leave it and throw it in the trash, or leave it where it's at. It's up to you. At the end of the day, y'all should know me by now. I'm an upfront person. I'm gonna be blunt with you. I'm gonna let you know how it is. Okay. I'm gonna let you know what's on my mind. I'm gonna let you know my opinions. Before I get to what I'm about to say, when I first started out, my channels and stuff, I did. I don't know if I kind of let you guys know a few things, but I am the type of person where I kind of have been able to tap in to different kind of energies to the point where, yes, astral travel does exist. Yes, shadows do exist. Yes, other realms do exist. Yes, other energies do exist. With that being said, being able to tap in to your ancestors, being able to tap into certain energies that are able to kind of reach out to you, to be able to speak to you, whether it's, within your dreams, whether you're awake, whether you're not awake, whatever the case is. I am one of those people, and I've said this, in my previous channels before. I am one of those people where I will take those type of things very, very seriously. Reason being is because of kind of what just kind of did take place as well. Like I said, some of y'all will understand what I am saying when I say this, but what just happened a couple days ago with this lunar eclipse, that was the time for y'all to really just be like, hey, ancestors, let me pick up the phone. I need to talk. That's literally what this was. Okay. This was literally the quick cell phone route to y'all to get your questions answered, to get things actually in place and booming and going. Okay. Um, to continue on to what I was originally about to tell you guys. As a whole, as a culture, as people that have colorful culture running through your veins in general, I want you guys to know that this time frame of the energy that y'all are supposed to take in, and the things that y'all were supposed to do to resync and recalibrate your lives and, get yourselves right. When I say get yourselves right, yes, war is going to continue. Okay, I get that. War is going to continue. Yes, we as a whole are going to continue to be upset. Yes, we as a whole are going to continue to be mad at the other person for doing what has happened to us for years, us for over time. But me as a person, and this is just coming from the heart to you guys, and like I said, you can take it or leave it. But I just kind of want to say that I feel that all of us kind of need to look at the bigger picture of things and kind of try to put a little, I'm not saying all, I'm just saying put a little bit of that pride, a little bit of that ego to the side, because we just had this talk on Thursday with that pride and that ego and stuff like that. All that stuff should have been knocked out of your system just a little bit, and I'm not going to say it's going to be completely knocked out, because nothing gets knocked out within a day. But at the end of the day, some of that should have been knocked out just a little bit, because only reason why I am saying this is for so long, we as a whole have been sitting here and looking at how people treat us, looking at how we get treated in the streets, looking at how our children get treated in the streets, looking at how our elders got treated growing up and now. It's been this continuous thing where we've seen it. We've seen it, and we were like, we're tired of, people treating us like that, sick of it, and da 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 da. But at the end of the day, y'all were always taught, treat each other, how you would want to be treated. I get it. I get that we have forgive and forgave. I get it. I get it. I completely understand if people are like, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of, giving my handout to these people, whatever the case is. Yes, they gotta go. I'm not saying that they don't gotta go. Okay. I'm not saying that at all. At the end of the day, when it comes to our culture and the way that our people are supposed to act, we are supposed to uphold a better idolization of what we are. And when we're sitting here and, it's okay to vent. I'm not saying this, I'm not saying this wrong. Shoot, some of this stuff I'll be like, hell yeah, that needed to be said. Yeah, they need to hear that. But at the end of the day, when I'm hearing so many of us literally just putting down other races or other cultures, whatever you want to call those other people, that are not considered within the culture, to me, I just feel like you as a person are not doing any better than what they've been doing. And y'all done heard this plenty of times, okay? You done heard it too many times. And like I said, I'm all for the venting. I'm all for the, go back to what y'all had and leave ours alone. I'm all for it. But if we are, as a culture, those that are old enough to actually start doing and actually making changes, if we as a culture are going to do these things, and if y'all actually did do what y'all were supposed to do during this lunar eclipse and during this 3-day process, then y'all should know that as a whole, we got to do better. It's just plain and simple. We got to do better because, like I said, all of this was an awakening. It wasn't just getting y'all's questions and y'all's wishes answered. It wasn't just about that. It was about ancestors reaching out to y'all like, y'all better than this. Y'all need to show them, yes, we mad. Yes, we want to go to war. Yes, we want to take everything back. Yes, we want to do this. Yes, we want to get all of this back. But we as a whole, we're going to do it the right way, the strong way, without trying to degrade everybody. Because at the end of the day, you judging the next just because of whatever they grandpappy did, whatever, blase, blase, blah. At the end of the day, I thought that this was supposed to be a new generation. These are new people. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody don't work the same. Everybody don't move the same. That's why I said before in my previous channel, in my previous live, when I had a conversation with you guys about this, I said, hey, this is a time frame. Either y'all gonna let people go or y'all gonna keep them. Pick or choose. You can't have both. It ain't gonna happen. But at the end of the day, when y'all gonna sit here and you're gonna try to keep people down or whatever the case is, you can't sit here and just put people down to make yourself feel better. That's just not how things work. Okay. I'm not the one to preach to y'all because that's just not me. But at the end of the day, I am gonna let y'all know, I'm one of the people that I've always observed. I'm gonna continue to observe things because I was born in the middle of the year. Okay. I'm literally smack dab in the middle of the year. So I consider myself as somebody where I will observe everything. I look at everything. I analyze everything. And then I come back down to it and I'm like, okay, let me discuss it. Maybe somebody out there couldn't maybe get this off their chest. Maybe somebody out there wanted to say this. Whatever, But at the end of the day, I just feel like all of us as a whole, all of us as a people, we should all know that we should all know that at the end of the day, we're better than just putting down folks. Okay. It's okay to debate. And I learned that, growing up, because I've been through a few debates, and growing up, debating is one thing. You can sit here and literally debunk and put down somebody just by the knowledge of words, not by the knowledge of your feelings. Okay. Feelings ain't got to get put into everything. It just doesn't. When we got feelings get put into everything, that goes for men and women. We end up having this reality gossip TV reality show that's going on, to where it's like, damn, can't nobody even keep track of what's going on. Everybody keep getting off track because everybody's so focused on, okay, yes, I feel for every event that's been going on. I get it. Everybody loses somebody. I understand that. But not trying to sound cold-hearted, but life moves on. At the end of the day, the next day got to keep moving. We still got to keep pushing. That person's family got to keep doing what they got to do to keep moving and surviving. At the end of the day, we can't just stop. Life does not stop. And when we sit here and just continuously just stop and be like, oh, yep, let me worry about the next celebrity. Oh, yep, let me worry about the next crazy event that they gonna pop off on the TV, whatever the case is. That's not the type of energy that folks should be trying to bring in. All of that energy should have just been released. These past 3 days, y'all should have had energy that was just completely released. Gone. Sayonara. Whatever words you want to use. Sayonara, whoop the blah blame, kick the rocks, whatever. Okay? We as a culture, we as a whole, we better than just put down people all the time. Okay? Yes, there is, still some crazy stuff going on. I'm not even too sure if y'all know, but there's a lot of children. A lot of children in these schools getting harassed by a lot of these police officers and government systems and stuff. And a lot of that coverage ain't really getting put out there. I forgot the names of these, I'm gonna go back to it in a couple of days or whatever. But there, like I said, there's plenty. There was just a video that just surfaced of a bunch of students in a whole school just screaming at police officers because they already tried to arrest a little girl that they was trying to call the cops for being harassed in the school. How the girl get arrested for being harassed in the school when the students called the police to help her? Then we got a little boy next to her, don't really know his full situation, already handcuffed on the floor, unconscious damn near. They gonna tase them. I mean, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world. And like I said, with what just happened with the lunar eclipse, there's even more crazier stuff that's going on. I don't want to scare nobody when I say this, but not trying to be cold-hearted again, but maybe some of these people that are getting quote-unquote killed, some people think that some of these things are conspiracies, but some of these people that are getting killed, maybe those were not right. Those were not the right people that were supposed to be here. I'm not trying to be cold-hearted, but like I said, this lunar eclipse, when it happened, it was a big type of energy that's going on. It's a big doorway that is completely open. There are people that are going to get rid of. There's people that y'all are just going to be like, oh, dang, I don't even remember that person's name unless somebody brought them up. or her, whoever it is. But one thing that I don't want to happen is I just don't want y'all to lose focus. Okay. At the end of the day, I just don't want anybody to lose focus on what y'all are doing. I don't want y'all to lose focus on the positivity that y'all been pushing through. I don't want y'all to lose focus on, you know, these children, as well, that have to go through this. And I'm not even saying, I'm like, even some of us, yes, we're, most of us are adults, but at the end of the day, we somebody's child as well. We still going through things. And I just think that at this time frame, like I said, our ancestors is reaching out to us to let us know we as a whole, we better than what we've been doing. And our mind focus ain't been focused on the right things, y'all. It just ain't been focused on the right things. Like I said, feel free to keep venting. Feel free to keep pushing out, this war situation with these people. Feel free to keep pushing out. We're going to get everything back, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to continue. Things are going to turn around. Things are going to get better. They are. But when we're doing that exact same negativity on a constant basis, that don't make us no better. Because at the end of the day, we got to realize that we're dealing with the generations that we grew up with, not the generations that previously fucked us over, is the best way to put it. Okay. I want y'all to just continue to keep pressing forward, to continue to make sure that y'all keep the right things around y'all, keep the right people around you, intake the right foods around you. I just got through watching, a quick documentary about this food situation. Y'all, be careful with what y'all eating. We done had this conversation plenty of times. That goes for a few channels, where people are talking about, eat properly, try to eat this, try to eat that, maybe take this out your diet, reduce this. Most of these people out here selling food, even if you think you're going to a Whole Foods or a food market, whatever the case is, most of these places, y'all, they not selling you real food. Okay. Most of it is factory based. It's not farm based. Okay. Yes, I'm like, we done said it plenty of times. Food can be created in factories. Yes, you do not need farms anymore. Okay. Another thing, make sure y'all watching out with y'all's family. Make sure, y'all are trying y'all's hardest, make sure that they are trying to stay as healthy as possible and not being peer pressured into the propaganda that's going on with this system. There was just another video that just recently surfaced as well of so many other more people having different side effects from the vaccine that's popping out that they still trying to push on to people. I know recently just got through telling, I don't know if it was in a chat that I had put it in, maybe, I'm not too sure, but one of the labs, I believe it was the Merck lab, they just recently found a smallpox vial within their labs. So case studies on how to use that to mix in with this actual whatever they're trying to create is about to take place. So please be aware of that. So there's a lot going on. These earthquakes, there's going to be a lot of, earth changes going on. There's going to be a lot of water movement as far as these tsunamis. There's a lot that's about to happen. And we even have the end of the year that's about to be taking place, quote unquote, if that's what they call it. But according to the, colonized ways, at the end of the year, everybody's supposed to do their big celebration for a new year. But, at the end of the day, I just want everybody to just be careful. Be careful on everything that you're doing from now on. It's not just gonna be one person, because like I said, if y'all were able to link yourselves to this energy and this powerfulness that's going on, then you guys should already know ahead of schedule that, hey, boom bada boom, some stuff's about to go down. I just want y'all to know that the awareness is real. And yes, it's gonna be hard to try to be awake all the time. And I'm not saying awake as far as, wide awake and you're moving. I mean awake as far as energy awake. It is going to be a very, very hard thing for you guys to continue to do. But at the end of the day, everything takes practice. And at the end of the day, there are people out here that are able to reach out to you if you need help. So if you need assistance, if you need an anchorage, whatever the case is, there are people out there that are willing to help you. If you are struggling, for those of y'all that have not been able to, to kind of keep your feet on the ground because you've been floating and you're kind of new to this situation. So I just want to say, watch out, y'all. Just be careful. Another thing, those of y'all that are out here, and I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't care how y'all feel. If you out here using a device and it's charging, you're wrong. You are wrong all day. Do not use the device when it is charging. Y'all are literally soaking away most of that energy out from your body. And when you're doing that, you're literally losing more time and more, I guess you can call it space. You're losing more time in space when you're doing that. And with this new calibration system that just happened, I'm letting y'all know now, it just happened. Y'all don't want to have to go back to the same old drainage, the same old issues, the same old problems, and the same old loophole. You don't want to do that. You just got out the loophole. So stay out the loophole. Don't be an Alice. We ain't trying to go back into the rabbit hole, okay? We trying to stay out the rabbit hole, okay? We trying to be like Tiana. She stopped being a frog. God damn it. We don't want to be that no more. Unless we gotta. I'm like, that's a whole nother story. But like I said, I ain't finna keep y'all. I'm not, because it is kind of late. My time. I usually run these a little bit longer. I know, please forgive me. But like I said, I just want to be respectful to y'all because like I said, a lot just transpired within the past 3 days. So I kind of want y'all to kind of take in that energy and kind of relax yourselves. Accept what's around you. Don't be afraid to, acknowledge what's around you. Even if you think it's not there. Okay. And I'm gonna say it exactly like that. If you think it is not there, still acknowledge it. Because at the end of the day, like I said, positive energy is always the best energy to keep around you. Watch out for the negative shadows that are trolling around you. Make sure you try to stay very, very clear from those, because those type of energies are very, very easy to clasp a hold of you like a leech. And you don't want that to happen, especially after you guys have just re-entered a new phase of your life. That's the best way to put it. Okay. But once again, much love to all of you guys for stepping through on this quick live. Once again, I'm gonna give a shout out to everybody that was in the chat that I just recently seen. Much love once again to Big Dog Philly OG for stepping through. Alexis Davis for always coming through on the chats. Much love to you guys. Much love to Learning and Building Chief. You're always stepping through anytime that I'm always popping off with these. And like I said, much love to everybody else that shows love to me even after I've ended these lives, and the comments that I've seen after the videos as well. I'm always looking out for y'all, and I'm always gonna try to step through when I can. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep y'all. Much love. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this beautiful goddess moonlight that we have tonight. We should be seeing her for the next couple of days. If your skies are clear, hopefully they are clear for you all. If everything did go well, accordingly. But yes, much love, good moonlight, Oki, and peace to everybody, to everybody. I hope that fire energy, that vibrational source that is within you guys just continues to just vibrate and just keep going, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it real as always, because I knew and you knew what was really going on, because that's what the goddess said. And I'm gonna end it there. I love y'all. Until next time.